Hello, this is Trevor Scott Barton, and I'm reading from my story, Fragments of Hilcias and Taki's Notebook. This is chapter 23. Hilcias's eyes opened to the smell around him. He rubbed the sleep out of them with the back of his hand and saw a wiry man with greasy, slick-back hair smelling of body odor and cigarette smoke sitting beside him. The man was directing a woman holding an infant in one arm and a hand of a toddler with her other hand to sit in the seat in front of them. He was also directing a boy and a girl about Hilcias's age to sit in the seat beside them, and a teenage girl and boy to sit in the seat behind them. None of them were paying any attention to the man, but he kept on talking as if they couldn't function without him. "Listen yer," he said a bit too loudly. "Get yourself settled down now. We got a ways to go, and we don't need no crying, wiggling, playing, nor pouting. Hope we'll be there for nightfall." The man had one bag, a tattered olive green rucksack that looked as if it had seen action in a war. It must have held the traveling goods of the whole family. He tried to stuff it in the luggage bin above his head, giving it a hard whack with his bony fist as the driver moved toward him. "It's not going to fit, so we're going to have to put it in the storage compartment below the bus," the driver said sternly. "Well, gall darn it," cursed the man. "At least let me get out the bottle of formula for the baby. It belongs to this yer girl. You can see she ain't old enough to make no milk, so we got to feed it this yer expensive stuff." The teenage girl turned bright red, her ears the color of the tomatoes Hilcias and his mommy and his abuelo picked on the farm in the summers, as the man looked away from her and back to the bus driver, who was wrestling the bag back up the aisle to the door. The other passengers turned away toward their windows. Hilcias wondered if they did this because of the size of the bag or the smell of it, for it had taken on the odor of its owners. "Wait one more minute there," commanded the man. The driver ignored him in much the same way his family did. "Well, shoot," sighed the man as he collapsed beside Hilcias. "I needed my Bible out from there," he whispered. "It's good luck to hold it when our lives are in the hands of someone like that there driver." He winked at Hilcias. Within a minute, the man's head dropped back against the padded seat of the bus, and he was asleep. Hilcias listened carefully and heard a crackling in the man's lungs and a whoosh click in the man's heart. Thought Hilcias. "This man has had a hard life. He's too young for his body to sound like that." The teenage boy sitting behind Hilcias leaned over the seat. He pushed Hilcias' shoulder. "Hey, you one of them Mexicans, ain't you? You speak English or only Mexican?" Hilcias looked into the boy's cloudless blue eyes. What he saw there surprised him. The boy's question was out of curiosity, not meanness. The boy had heard those words he said before, though not in a question. He had heard them in an accusation, by a whole community of people. "Look at them darn Mexicans," the boy had heard. "They come here to America and they take everything from us. They don't give nothing back." Hilcias whistled a sad, hopeful tune. Then he turned